Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And yesterday, for me, which was a Tuesday, it will probably be quite a bit further on when you actually watch this video, but just imagine a certain day was a very, very good mail day for me. I had several packs and a couple parcels arrive. Well, not that many, but it was really exciting. So, first of all, see? This is the first item that arrived. I have been stalking all the online places that would possibly sell the Tim Holtz mixed media mat, glass mat, because I had heard that the new batch of them was coming out in August. So I was very fortunate enough to have been able to buy it through Amazon.ca, which means I wanted this because I need something. Well, there's lots of reasons for wanting it. I mean, it's great, it's fantastic, but one of my goals in having this is that it's going to stop me from spreading out my work surface and having paint all over the place and putting things accidentally in my paint and all that sort of stuff, and for my surface to, and for my supplies to start crowding in on me, so that I end up with this little postage stamp area to work in, because this is the mat and it's slightly raised, and this is going to be my working area. All my supplies are going to have to go around it, and I will be using this area here as a palette for my mixed media. Anything will go on this, even glue. So that's the number one thing I got. Now the second thing that I got I can't show you because I'm sitting on it, and that is I just got myself a cheap, it's called a task chair from Walmart. I ordered it online because shipping is free, and it's just a little office chair that swivels up and down. It's got a nice back that actually comes just to my lower lumbar. So it's going to be, I can already tell that it's going to be great sitting on this for my back. I do a lot of my work standing up, but that's bad on my back, and after a while I get really, really sore. But now I can sit down and be in comfort, because sitting on a kitchen chair just was not doing it for me. So there we go. The rest of the stuff came in the mail. First of all, this was a surprise. It is from the Muskoka yarn box. I signed up for this for 3 months, and I really like their yarn. It's nice and everything, but it wasn't something I wanted to continue on with, so I canceled. And I was totally surprised when this arrived in the mail, because I canceled it and I was finished, and I didn't get one last month, so it was over, but all of a sudden I get one this month. But they include a letter saying that they are doing all sorts of work on their, I guess it's on this side. They're doing all sorts of work on their website, and certain parts of it aren't working, and there's issues with accounts and all that kind of stuff. So they said that, you know, just hang on, there isn't really anything you can do, and that things will get back to normal next month, hopefully. So I went to my account and checked just to make sure that I was unsubscribed and they don't have my credit card information anymore. So I just leave it be, and I guess it was just a happy accident for me that they had me still in their system and I received this. It is, I haven't opened it because it's in an airtight container here, and I don't want it to like poof all out. It's lace weight. I believe they say that there's 750 yards of it here, and it's really pretty colors. It's got some turquoise, blue, and purple in it. So this would be perfect for making some kind of a shawl type of garment, which is what I will probably do with it someday. Though at the moment I am not knitting. I don't usually knit or crochet too much during the summer. It's more of a winter thing for me. Then the next thing that came, which I was totally expecting to come tomorrow, and yes it did, so that made me excited, is that I put in an order for at Stencil Girl for these two stencils. They're done by Carolyn Doobie, and I saw her, I watched a video of hers. It's kind of an older one, and she was using this set, and I'd never noticed it before. I'm sure I've seen it because I've browsed through Stencil Girl's website so much. But so anyways, I saw her using it, and it was just exactly what I wanted. I have been looking for an alphabet stencil that would do me. I wanted something specific. I didn't want letters that would be going up and down and all over the place, because I've got stamps and alphabetical stamps, and that's what happens with them when I use it, whether I want them to or not. But these you can line up. They're squares, and they're reverse. They do the outside. Your paint or ink or whatever goes on the outside, so that your letter shows up to be whatever color your background material color is, which I think is just absolutely awesome, and is exactly what it's going to serve for my purposes, for what I want. What I was going to use, I knew I needed the little one right away, but I couldn't stop myself from buying the large one. So I got both the small and the little one. They have all the letters and all the numbers. Is there a 0? Well, you know what? This is strange. The numbers on the little one go from 1 to 0. So, you know, 1 to 9 and then 0 on the end. But the big one only goes from 1 to 9, so I guess we're supposed to use the O for a 0. But if I look at this one, the 0 is exactly the same as the O. So not missing out on anything. See, I'm really thrilled that these came, and I'll be using those right away. Then the last thing that came in the mail yesterday, but all of this came in the mail yesterday. My mat, my chair, and this stuff in the mailbox. I saw my sister do a unboxing of a Canadian fabric club, and it kind of interested me, because one thing I don't use a lot of in my art and journaling and stuff is fabric, and I want to, but I just don't really have a lot of fabric, and I don't want great big yardages of it that I have to fold up and take up space and stuff. I just want like a fat quarter or whatever they are. I have no idea what these are. This size. It could be a fat quarter, or it could be half a yard, or maybe that's what a fat quarter is. I have no idea what size a fat quarter is. So if somebody wants to tell me what a fat quarter is with the measurements, please comment down below and enlighten me. But anyways, these are perfect size. They're just perfect size for covers, with probably a little bit left over to use in other places throughout. So yeah, I went and had a look at the place that my sister ordered hers from, and I wasn't really thrilled with it. It had kind of like regular fabrics, a lot of little florals, you know, with backgrounds and kind of like in you know, pastel-y shades and all that kind of stuff. I went and looked back at what had been given out in the previous months, and it just didn't really thrill me. So I did a search, and this place came up, and it's called Fridays Off Fabric. And it said it was the #1 fabric club in Canada. So I went and had a look at that, and they were having a deal on. Buy a 3-month subscription and you'll get the 4th month for free. So I worked it out, and so that's 4 months, and I chose the 6 pieces. You could go for 6 or 12, and these are, I think, like I said, I think they're fat quarters, or maybe they're just half a yards. And the other one was more expensive, and that was to actually get meters of your fabric. So I went with the 6 because 6 for 4 months is 24, and if I have 24 pieces of fabric to choose from, that would be more than enough for me. But what I really liked about the selection, looking through on the back months and stuff, is that they have a lot of really interesting fabrics, what I guess you would call modern, and I really liked that. The colors were bright, which I also like, and you know, they always gave you some neutrals and naturals to go along to mix and match, so they got a nice selection. So I have already opened this and looked at it, and I just love it. I'm like really happy with what they sent me. So this is my first month of this, and I got a card, and so this is the first one. You can, let me zoom in for the fabric. Oops, wrong way. There we go. So this is the first one. It's a light green with yellow pineapples on it, and I really like it. So this is, yeah, this has got to be half a yard, because I know how to measure. Let's see. Yeah, this is too small to measure. I think this is 24 inches. 24 inches from end to end. So it's like 30 or something like that. So here's the selvage, and there's the piece cut. So I'm gonna think that this is half a yard, but you can let me know if that's what a fat quarter is. So anyways, I'm not gonna open them all up anymore, just this one. So I really like this. I like pineapples. I actually don't like to eat them, but I like them as a decorating element, and this is good. Favorite colors here, green and yellow. Now this next one is a floral, but whoa, this is bright. These are my colors that I like to use in painting. This makes me think of Dilutions, all the colors here. Black is, I love black, and I love to put black in stuff. One of my favorite design elements is to have all sorts of, or not all sorts, could be 2 colors, is to use some color and then throw a splash of black in there. Just really pops. Love it. Okay, so this one's really nice. I really like that. Now this one is one of the more neutral ones that you got, and you know, it's not terribly exciting, and it's floral too, but it's more of a modern design where they're kind of like stylized, perhaps tulips. It reminds me of a Scandinavian design, Haig, I guess I think they call this simplistic type of stuff. So yeah, I like this. It would definitely go with something that was more flamboyant. And then the next one, I guess I would probably call this a neutral one as well, though it is quite bright. Love the yellow, my favorite color. And even though this is floral, they're arranged in kind of like squares, and there's light ones and then dark ones. So yeah, I like that too. The next one is a pop of magenta again. And we have not just florals, but strawberries on here too, which it looks like, or maybe they're just buds. Though it does look like a strawberry to me. So I love this. This is gorgeous. Oh, this one's got the, this is Katerina Rakela Mediterranean Fabrics. The Mediterranean collection. I wonder if the others, you know, that's the one thing that I don't like about this. I didn't receive a card telling me the designers of the fabric. Just checking the selvages on this to see if any of the others, I got the part of the cut with that on it. No. So that's what they need to do. They need to tell you what you're getting. This is all it's all really nice cotton. It's good quality stuff. Okay, so there was that one. That's the 5th one. And then the last one I just absolutely love. This is navy background. Yeah, it looks like I just got the one that told me what it was. Navy background, and I just like orange. I just love orange. See, this one will go with this. If I was using these two together on a journal, I would put this on the outside for the cover, and then I'd put this on the inside for the inside cover areas. And all the colors go nicely together. I'll put them like that. I mean, it's a bit bold, but let's put them there. Yeah, so they're not exactly all contrasting, but they look nice together. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I can't wait to see what I get next month. And let's see if in the meantime I can actually make use of these. But my plan is to get myself a stack of 24 pieces of fabric. And this is the size of fabric that I want. Whatever size this is the size I'm going to cut down any fabric that I buy from thrift stores and whatever. I'm going to cut down a piece or two that size and then pass on the rest, because that's all I need and all I have the space for. So, the chair, the mat, the fabric, the stencils, and the, I don't know where I put it, oh, the free month from the Yarn Club. So it was a nice day for mail for me, and I hope you and boy, I took a long time to do so few things. So anyways, I have babbled on enough. Get me talking, and it's hard to get me stopped, but on the other hand, it's hard to get me talking in the first place. So anyways, I hope it didn't bore you to death, and if you made it this far, yay, thank you. And I sure would appreciate it if you would subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'd appreciate it. And it's time for me to say goodbye. Bye!